Hey class, so I just wanted to share our weekly schedule and go over our assignments for the week. So this is our general weekly September 14th through the 18th video and instructions on what what things look like and just my expectations this week. So if you notice on our front board this week, it looks a little different. I have our schedule because we have some more live Zooms this week, and then on Wednesday it looks a little different as well. So on Monday and Tuesday, we only have so that's for both days, Monday and Tuesday, we only have one live Zoom, just like we did last week, from about 9 until around 10ish. And then from 10 to 1, you're going to work on your independent work for math and reading and any other extra things that are within Schoology that you can find. Um, Work at your own pace and see what you can get done Monday and Tuesday. Because on Monday and Tuesday, I still have parent family conferences from 1 to 4. So if you have not signed up, please do that in Skyward Families. And then on Wednesday, we have our morning meeting from 9 until we're going to extend it a little bit until 10:15. We might work on some math and language arts at that time as well. Then you're going to have independent work in the morning from 10:15 until 11:30, and then Mrs. Beatty, you're going to have your first specialist Zoom on or at 12:10 until about 12:45. So that's exciting. I'll show you how to get to that Zoom link in a second. And then I've had a lot of people and families ask for a social hour from just so kids can chat and talk. And so we're going to open that up on this Wednesday from 1 until 2. You're going to click the same Zoom link here to get into our social hour. I'll just be there. And then if you want to pop in and say hi or stay for the full hour, you may. So come check that out. And then Thursday and Friday, we're going to start more of our regular school. It's going to look more like our regular Zooms. So 9 until 10:15, we're going to have our live Zoom. We're going to focus on our morning meeting and language arts. From 10:20 until 10:50, we're going to have intervention and extension. So some of you will be going with Mrs. Whiteman to her class, and the rest of you will be staying with me, and we're going to do some small group work in either language arts or math or social studies science, something. I don't know yet, but we'll do something there. And then from 11 until 11:45, we're going to have our math Zooms on Thursday and Friday. And for the first week on all of these Zooms, I would like everyone to attend. So that's 100%. I want everyone to attend. Unless something happens and you and your family aren't able to, just let me know. But if not, I would like you to attend. Moving forward, we might not all be attending for all of these. You might be able to work independently without having that live Zoom with Mr. Mack. But for this week, if there's a red live Zoom or live, that means I want you to come into the Zoom. And the only difference is the library time is going to be different, a different Zoom link. So you'll notice we have some different buttons down here. I kind of am changing things up as we go, as I learn things. So next week might even look different. So the Zoom link here will stay the same as always. I'll always have our Zoom link there. I put our weekly schedule, so you can always click our weekly schedule and it'll take you right to our schedule here. So in case you need a reminder of what our days look like, that will kick you into right there. It's in our classroom resources live and instructions, but that's where that is. My computer's running a little slow right now. So weekly schedule, just a quick link there. I had some suggestions from parents to have that readily available, so I went ahead and did that. All of our ELA assignments are in our ELA folder, which can be accessed through that button there. And this is a student progress monitored folder this week. I'm trying it again. Last week was a little touch and go, but I think I figured it out. So I hope this works. So watch the ReadWorks tutorial that's a video I made. And then I'd like you to go into the ReadWorks website and use the code PYSVWM to join our class, read the story, Surfer Girl, and answer the questions that go along with that. And then I have a discussion. How is school going so far? Please answer that in our discussion. And then I have a writing assignment, which is titled Hopes and Goals. So I would like you to finish the week with your hopes and goals writing assignment. So that's it for this week. If I add anything, I will let you know. But right now, that's what we have. Um, that's in our September 14th through the 18th. So that's our ELA assignments for the week. Our math assignments. I have a long math video in here right at the top, so please watch that first. And then we have some U-cubed videos, and then I have all of our assignments down here. I explain all of this in the video, so please watch the video and then go into the assignments, and I will talk about this during our Zoom meeting as well. Okay? I'm going to go back out. So that's our math folder for the week. I'm going through this pretty quick. Science is the same as last week. It's just coding and then that deep interactive, the deep sea interactive, if you want to do that. I might add one more assignment, but I will let you know if I do that. Checklists. So every week I'm going to have a check-in. This says checklist, but this is the check-in that I want students to do at the end of every week as they complete their assignments. So what this looks like, it's a Google form that will pop up in your Schoology. You click this, looks like a movie reel, but you click that and it will pop up right in your Schoology page. So it says weekly check-in from September 14th through the 18th. I would like you to put your name, and I want to know a quick gauge of how you're feeling this week. Are you feeling great? I'm okay, feeling pretty good. Okay. I'm feeling meh, not so great, Mr. Mac. Or the last one is, I'm having a hard time and I wouldn't mind a check-in. So if you would like a check-in from Mr. Mac, if you're just not doing well, click that and you and I can chat. And then I just want a quick overall of how difficult were the assignments for you this week? Were they just right? Or did you mostly understand everything? Or understand some assignments, but some were pretty hard? Or did you think most of the assignments this week were pretty difficult? So I'd like to know that, just so I can get a gauge of how the assignments are coming across to you right now. And then math. These are all of the assignments that I would like finished this week. So these are the must-dos this week in math. So did you watch all the U-cubed videos? You get to check that. Did you submit the math scavenger hunt? Did you complete the math scavenger screener? And did you practice the math unit 1 vocab practice in Quizlet? So if you've completed all those, you get to check those. If you didn't complete one, let's say you weren't able to get to the screener, just leave that blank so I know. Same thing with ELA, so check all the boxes that you've completed. So did you watch the tutorial Mr. Mac made? Did you read and answer the Surfer Girl questions in ReadWorks? Did you respond to how's school going so far? And did you complete the hopes and goals assignment? So check all the assignments that you were able to complete. And then I have other assignments that are not within the math or ELA folders. So I still have who you are as a learner assignment. This is from last week. I have that at the top of this week's page, or of our school page. So I'd like you to complete that if you have not already. I have a how to improve your workstation assignment I'd like you to watch and complete. Did you practice 20 minutes of typing club each day? Were you able to log into Khan Academy and practice? And were you able to log into code.org and practice coding? And then if you have any comments, you can add comments down here for me that maybe I didn't put up top that you would like to share with me. Then you need to submit here, but you also need to submit. There's going to be a submit assignment button right here. I need you to click that as well. That lets Mr. Mac know that you are done with that assignment. Wait until you're finished with all the assignments this week until you fill this out. So probably Thursday or Friday or even next weekend, you might want to complete this. That's your weekly check-in. Yes, I want to leave. So the other buttons I have, the new buttons are past work. So this past work button will take you to all the assignments from last week if you were not able to finish all of them, like our show and tell or the spinner activity. Library, so this will take you right to Mrs. Beatty's library page where you will find her Zoom. So the Zoom is linked here. And then she also has our schedules and links and other things there. So click around Mrs. Beatty's library page. You can get that through the library button. And then lastly is our read aloud button, which has nothing in it yet. I have not created a read aloud yet, so that's empty, so don't worry about that. So anyway, this is our assignments for the week and our new buttons with our schedule. And I cannot wait to see you on Zooms this week. Hope you had a great weekend.